Have you ever wondered what does it mean to have a sturdy foundation in life? What does it mean to be fully grounded? Did you know that every millionaire has spent at least a couple of months doing nothing but working on themselves? And what exactly were they working on in themselves that allowed them to become a millionaire just about 12 months later? In this video, I have the starting answer for you. Lately, I have been doing research into what does it mean to be grounded in your life? What does it mean to have a steady foundation? Well, a good teacher once taught me to fully understand a word, it is best to research its synonyms. A synonym will essentially let you know more about a word than a definition will. So, what does dictionary.com have to say about the word grounded? According to dictionary.com, to be grounded, it means to have a base, it means to be set, and it means to educate. Okay, well, what does all this mean? A base, I'm guessing, would essentially mean foundation. Again, to be grounded means to have a good foundation. But what does it mean to have a good and solid, unshakable foundation? How does one create a solid foundation? Do you remember when we were kids, there was that phrase, ready, set, go, along with the game of Red Rover? Ready, set, go. Have you ever actually taken time to think about what it means to be ready and to be set? Well, according to dictionary.com, to be ready means to do. It means to be in a suitable state for activity, action, situation. It means to be fully prepared. So imagine a screenwriter that has this new great play idea he wants to start writing about. Well, the first thing a good screenwriter is going to do is he's actually going to travel the world. He's going to go to different places and he's going to gather knowledge. He's going to educate himself. To truly educate yourself means you've gathered so much knowledge, you understand the topic to the point that you can actually conversate about it freely without using scripts, books, or notes. So to be ready means to gather information and to educate yourself. So after the screenwriter goes out into the world and he gathers this new information and he educates himself about it, now he's going to take all these different new things and he's going to produce birth to creating a whole new idea. That's essentially what creation is. It's taking two or more ideas, blending them together and coming up with a new idea. So this is what it means to be ready. It means you've gone out, you've gathered all the information, you've collected it all together. This is what it means to be fully prepared. Now, what about the word set? According to dictionary.com, set means to place something in a specific position, prearranged, set in stone. It means all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted. Everything is golden and good to go. So imagine the screenwriter who's already gathered all of this information to write his play. He's created a new idea, he's written his play, and now he's in the process of hiring the staff, and he's finished hiring all of his staff and all of the actors, and he's getting everything ready to go. Before the world even knows that the world's greatest, screenplay writer is coming up with a new idea. This is everything he's done behind the scenes. That's what it means to be grounded and to have a good foundation. It means everything you have done behind the scenes before the world even knows you exist. I can name hundreds of millionaires that have lived in the crappiest apartments in the crappiest cities just to get out into the world and just to gather new information and just to better themselves about their topic or their niche, whatever they're in. You have to start somewhere. You have to gather all of the information and you have to be set. So let's go a little bit further into two more aspects that I feel are involved with creating a good foundation and being grounded. One of those would be creating daily habits. And a little fun phrase that I have is if you're not a millionaire, wake up with the sun every day. If you're not a millionaire, there is no excuse in the world for you to be waking up at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning or noon. If you begin waking up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, you've now created an extra 2 or 3 hours a day that you can learn about yourself, you can learn about your topic, you can go and research different topics to figure out what you want your niche to be. And even if you're not aiming to be a millionaire, if you're not the person you truly want to be, and I'm not saying it has to be driving the nicest car, but you yourself as a person, your personality, your personal goals in life. If you're not exactly where you want to be, if you haven't already put in years of trial and error into yourself and into your business, wake up with the sun every day. The first few hours you're awake, meditate. Take some time to clear your mind and to let your mind rest. Take some time to read a good book, at least 20 or 30 pages every single day. Good books on business, finance management, self-help, bettering yourself. And then after you've already read 20 or 30 pages every single day of a good book, journal about what you read. Because if you can go out and read 15 books, but if you don't immediately use the information that you've read about, it's literally going to go in one ear and out the other. Literally. So the best thing for you to do is to read a good book and then journal about it. Journal about what you thought about the information. Is it useful to your life? Is it useful to you now? Is it possibly useful to you later? Another good daily habit would to start, I've already mentioned this before, would to start working out and to start enjoying to work out. Because when you work out, I know we're all probably sitting there going, oh my God, here we go again. Yes, here we're going here again. You need to learn to enjoy to work out. It's amazing to see these videos of people that are in wheelchairs and they can do more push-ups than I could probably ever do, to be honest. Or these like 70 or 80-year-old men, that are doing like 200 pull-ups and I can do I could try to do one. They did this by creating a steady base of good daily habits that these people, they've done these workouts every single day for decades. And it's not just about getting in the gym and being like, oh, let's get on the treadmill again. No, learn to enjoy working out because you're taking care of yourself. You're bettering yourself. When you go into the grocery store and you choose to go into the vegetable aisle instead of going to the pizza aisle, I'm talking to myself here, reward yourself. Take a few seconds to tell yourself, good job. You've made a better choice for yourself. You've taken the two options you have and you chose the better of them. You could have worked out. You could have worked out for 10 minutes. You can get off your bed, try to do a couple push-ups, or you could have watched Netflix. Or you can go ahead and have your cake and eat it too. And you can watch Netflix and then work out for 15 minutes between every episode. I know I've been there too. After you take time to read a good book, to wake up with the sun every day, to do yoga, to work out, to meditate, to eat healthier foods, take the time to congratulate yourself. It's all about the little and the simpler things in life and truly enjoying them. And when you finally take two options and you choose the better option, that is a moment in life you just need to take a breath and say, good job. I'm really proud of you. Alongside your daily journals, go ahead and write about how proud of yourself. Write down, like, I finally read 20 pages today and I'm so proud of myself. Take time to love yourself. Another aspect of foundation is preparation. Luck is simply opportunity meets preparation. Did you know that 99% of multi-million-dollar lotto winners go back to being broke as a joke within 2 or 3 years? They actually spend through 3/4 of their money within a couple of months. How are you going to live on $20,000 a year and then you are granted $8 million and you go through half of it in a year? Like what are you don't need that much stuff. The reason why is because they haven't invested any of their time into learning finance management. By the way, finance management is how the rich keeps getting richer. The finance management is how a broke person becomes rich. It's knowing how to handle money. It's being prepared. So when this opportunity of somebody who's only made $12,000 or $20,000 their entire life is granted $4 million from the lotto, if they've spent a little bit of their time into learning about finance management, how to handle money, where to place money, how to spend money, how to make money last, that lotto winner could have actually made them and 10 of other people's lives completely turned around. And they could have been a multi-million-dollar person for the rest of their life instead of it draining out in 3 years. So when the opportunity knocks at your door, when if everybody has this dream goal, somewhere you want to go, something you want to do, a business you want to run, somewhere you want to travel to, someone you want to meet, when this dream goal comes knocking at your door, are you going to understand it? Are you going to know how to grasp this opportunity by the horns and steer it in the right direction to make sure it's a lasting opportunity and not something that just burns out like a cheap candle? I truly feel to have a good foundation in life, to have a good base in life, you must be ready. Go out there, gather all the information, educate yourself, right? Put all of this knowledge to good use and create daily habits. Daily habits to where when you're faced with like, could I do this or should I do this? You pick the better of the two options. And the better of the two options is something that either leads to your dream goal or something that leads to a better health. So habits, preparation, being ready, and being set. Be that playwright who goes out, gathers all the information you need to know about whatever it is you're trying to do in life. Because life should be a lifelong learning process, especially now in the year of 2018. It is more important now to continuously learn knowledge than ever before. Did you know there's more information coming out on the internet in 1 week than there was in the entire 19th century? That's freaking crazy. I don't care what business field, what field you're in with work. If you haven't done research on the latest gadgets coming in, the latest technology, what's going on in your business, if you don't do research in about 3 or 4 months, you're going to be a whole century behind. The world is turning so fast. Learn to love to gather information. Learn to love to choose the better of the two options. And if one day you're sitting at your laptop and you think I could watch Netflix for 4 hours or I could work out for 20 minutes, choose the working out. And between choosing the better of the two options, you're creating a good foundation. A good foundation is essentially loving yourself. And don't forget to always, always take a moment to actually love yourself. To tell yourself, good job. Write yourself a little note and hang it up right in front of your computer area, or right on your mirror where you brush your teeth and say, good job on working out for 45 minutes last week. And if you haven't worked out in 3 years, the fact you worked out for 40 minutes is a gold worthy accomplishment. I don't care what anyone else says. If you worked out for 5 minutes and you haven't worked out in 3 years, that's an accomplishment. If you chose to walk through the vegetable aisle instead of walking down the frozen food aisle first, if you chose to wake up 20 minutes earlier every day, just so you can go ahead and read in those 20 or 30 pages every day. If you chose to take a course on Udemy about business or about yourself, even though these things are so small, they're so minute, the fact that you chose the better option, that's golden. That is worth a trophy in itself. And if you every day you keep choosing the better of the two options, you keep preparing yourself, you keep arming yourself with education and using the information that you learn when you learn it, I guarantee you will be on the right path to creating a good, grounded, solid foundation. So ask yourself, what is your dream goal? Where do you want to be at the end of 2018 or at the end of whatever year it is right now? And what steps are you doing every single day to get there? Where in your life could you choose to, I'm doing this now, but could I be doing something a little bit better, a little bit more productive? And productive does not mean busy. It means actually productive, working towards a goal. Anyways, this is my video on this is my video on my definition of what it means to be grounded, to have a good, steady foundation. If you would like to go ahead and post in the comments below your ideas of what it means to be grounded and to have a good foundation. If you would like to go ahead and post below your story of the few months of your life that you decided to end everything in your life and do nothing but just solidly work on yourself. Go ahead and write your story below of how you readied yourself, how you set yourself before you went out there and you went and got the life that you wanted. I would love to hear your stories below. I'd love to hear your definitions of what it means to be grounded and to have a good foundation, because it's not just my video, it's your inspirational comments in the comments below that we are all going to inspire each other. Also, I'm going to be gathering a lot of the comments below, not in this video, but in other videos. And at some point later in the future, I'm actually going to be creating videos solely of y'all's inspirational comments to each other. Because in this world today, we all have to inspire each other to keep each other going. Go ahead and like this video. Give it a thumbs up. The fact you made it to the end. I'm surprised I made a video in under 30 minutes. Good job for me. There we go. Anyways, go ahead and like and subscribe. Share this video with all your friends. Don't forget to comment in the comments below. And I will see you in the next week.